I don't know if you guys know, but the golden is gone. Yeah, if you take a look at the demon list, the golden is gone. There's no video. The level still exists, of course. You can still play it, but there's just no video on the demon list anymore. And the reason why is because pro player Nswish has mysteriously disappeared. All of his social media has disappeared with no explanation as to why. This means that all of his completion videos are lost, including his major verifications, and all of his layouts I was quite fond of, especially the creamy spider one, which might end up being lost to time. For now, we don't know if this is a temporary measure, and if all of his stuff is going to pop back up again in a few days' time, or if this is permanent and it will all be lost forever. The only thing we've heard out of him since his mysterious disappearance were 3 posts on his Geometry Dash account. The first being cheated, which of course means either one of two things: either Nswish has been hacked and the hacker deleted all of his socials, or Nswish himself was a hacker and some of his completions were in fact illegitimate. Out of these two things, I would think that the first option is more likely. Nswish streamed most of his completions back in the day, and from what we know, it is incredibly difficult to illegitimately complete a level on stream without a whole bunch of people being suspicious, especially in the days that he was grinding the demon list. The next messages that showed up on his account were rather interesting. The second one reads, "Nswish didn't cheat, or at least that confession wasn't real. I remembered that the password to his account was leaked somewhere and did this." So this tells us that the person who wrote this comment actually wasn't Nswish, but rather another person who managed to get access to his account and use Nswish's password to discredit possibly another person who used Nswish's account to spread false information about him being a hacker. The next message reads, "Which is absolutely disgusting, especially to someone who might be going through hard times in their personal life. For that I apologize. This message is of course a continuation of the previous message, and might mean this person knows something about Nswish's situation, or maybe not. Nevertheless, they apologize either on the behalf of the other person who tried to frame an inactive Nswish as a hacker, or the fact that the person who wrote that specific post signed into Nswish's account with a leaked password." Now of course the next question is, what happened to Nswish? And to be honest, at the moment there are no concrete answers, but what we have right now is theories. Most of what I'm about to tell you is not fact, as I cannot back up any of these claims with evidence, and all this information should be taken with a grain of salt. So the first one of these theories is that Nswish is a hacker, and in fact I actually believed this for quite a while until the official news came out hours after I posted about it. So a few hours after Nswish vanished, Nswish released a video which has now since been deleted with some evidence that Nswish had hacked. Apparently some of his clicks in the golden had inconsistent delays. However, this was disproven by Paco due to something about the age of the recording and that Nswish didn't mix the audio properly or something. However, I have heard that there was some earlier accusations of proof coming from somewhere in the Vortrox GD news server, but as I said before, I don't know how true some of this evidence is. Another theory is the one that I mentioned before, that someone has hacked Nswish's socials and deleted everything he has. And there's another theory in a similar vein that maybe he was doxed, or had some personal information released and he deleted everything to keep his identity safe. Savant has an interesting post on that subject that's worth a read. Anyway, that's all the information that we have on Nswish's mysterious disappearance so far. Hopefully nothing terrible has happened to him, and I wish him luck on any of his future endeavours, whatever they may happen to be.